Hello, dividend executives. Welcome back. The stock market is open, so you already know we were reviewing some trades in the account. We are looking at some of the shares that we got called away. We have completed another will cycle in the account, so let's break down how I made 9, almost 10% on this recent Wheeling CleanSpark. And first and foremost, let's take a look at the account. So today we were up $126 or 1.66%, checking in at $7,700 in the traditional IRA. For the week, up 81. For the month, up $759 or 10.9%. 3 months, $2,035 or 35.75%. 1 year, up 28%. And all-time up 42.23 or 32%, up 2,298%, which is not bad given that we started this account with what? Yeah, $5,000. So we are making some big gains on this account. Obviously, it has been a bumpy ride because we did hold some TSLL and that had a hard pullback. But you can see we have bounced back and we are trading, trying to get that 0.5% to 1% a week, which would equate to, usually that 30 to 50% a year. So that's what we're going for, and we are on a mission. So let's jump into first CleanSpark. These are the shares that we had called away to complete another will cycle. And then we will jump into the trades that I have. So we had a couple of things happen. I did a market sell to get rid of some odd lots. $45.89. I sold those at $18.99. CleanSpark is currently sitting around $17.81. This morning it was sitting around $17. So we booked some nice profit there. We'll jump into that when we get into the spreadsheet. We had a call assignment. We ended up selling 4 contracts. We got these called away and we received that $6,600 worth of credit. And that was at the 16.5. So if you remember, we traded really aggressively. Our goal was to get back to cash. We did get back to cash. And then this morning we jumped in and we said, all right, let's sell some puts. So we have $40 worth of buying power. We have been trading 4 contracts of CleanSpark as of late. We now are trading 5 contracts of CleanSpark, and that is because every single week I have auto deposited $25 into this account. And then I deposited another $100 this morning because we were only 100 short. Well, actually, we were about 100 short of trading another contract. And so I said, let's just bite the bullet. Let's throw another 100 in here and let's trade 5 contracts of CleanSpark. So we have completed the will, which if you're new to options means we sold the cash secured put to enter. Then we sold covered calls until we got assigned. Then we were assigned on Friday. We had those shares called away. We are back to cash now. And we are trying to sell cash secured puts to get back into the stock for a discount on today's price. So another will cycle completed. We are up $36 on the trade. I couldn't get it done on the video. I had to get it done earlier this morning. I saw a big dip on CleanSpark. It has since recovered. I'm glad I did sell it early. Let's go over it, right? So I sold the CleanSpark 15.5 put. Our assignment cost previously was just under $16.50. So if we do get assigned at the 15.5, it puts us in a fantastic spot. And what I mean by that is if we get assigned at a 15.5 with view all options and if we were to sell, let's say a call, 1 strike above our cost, or even if we just sold it at market value right now, right? So if we sold it at the 18, we're talking about 5 contracts. That's a $400 a week in call premiums, plus obviously some share appreciation. That's taking today's price, but that's the kind of power of getting assigned at the 15.5. It gives us a lot of leverage. So we'll see if we get assigned. So this morning I sold 4 contracts for $72 worth of premium. That paid $18 per contract. I threw a limit order out there just to see about 30 minutes after the market opened, just to see if it'd fill, and it ended up filled. So we got $72 there. And then, like I said, I saw that we were only $100 short of selling another one, and so I deposited the 100. And then I put a limit order of 19, and it looks like that filled as well. So we received some nice premium this morning. We have 5 puts open on CleanSpark. We are currently up 39, so 40% on the position, or $36. And if these expire worthless, great. We keep all the money. If I get assigned, great. Then we're back into CleanSpark at a lower cost. So and in the meantime, I'm going to collect 1.2, 1.3% on my money on the week. Which is not too bad, and it would be getting assigned a stock if possible, one that I'm really comfortable with willing. So that's the position for the week. Let's jump into the spreadsheet and look at the nitty gritty of what actually happened this last week. So we completed a will cycle, and what I mean by that is we sold the puts. We got assigned. Where did we get assigned? Right here. So we got assigned right here. So we got assigned, got paid $160 right here. We got assigned 400 shares of CleanSpark at the 1650, and then we started the will process, right? So, and then you can see here we sold the call. We got paid $116 for that. We were signed on that. We lost the shares, and we were paid. That was 1.8% for our money on that week. We made $36 in premium, or I'm sorry, in trade profit, which means that above our cost basis. And then we offloaded all the odd lots for a profit of $43.50. It may not seem like a lot, but on a small account, that's a lot of extra money. And what I did by finding that is we took the average cost of the 1728 minus the 1641, which was our cost basis, times the 50 shares, right? So that's how we got that. And then now we were just paid $91 this morning to sell a cash secured put using $7,750 worth of capital. And we are going to try to get it back at the 15.5, right? So let's talk about the will, right? So the will from puts, we were paid $160 to buy our shares initially. We were paid $400 selling calls. And we were paid $79.50 with the odd lots that we made appreciation on and the share appreciation on the shares that were called. So in total, we made $639.50 over a couple of weeks of selling puts and calls, which is a 9.69% return on our money, which is a really good return on our money for willing, right? So that's where we're sitting on that will cycle. CleanSpark is now up to 1203 in total premiums made, right at 135, TSL at 221, which gives us a grand total of 1559. Trade profits is at 1022, and I added a little bit more. So what are we looking at here? So we have the cap gain sitting at $79.50 for July. We've made $491 so far trading options in July, and our balance at the start of the month was $7,493. I thought I'd throw this in here so it gives you a real actual look at what our return is, right? So this month with no will cap gains on a $7,000 balance, we made $168 worth of premium, and that's a 2.4% return on our money. February, not so great. Tesla came down a bunch. We only made $34 in premium, so we only made a 0.6 that month. And then things started to really turn around. We started Will and Dylan. If you recall, we started getting rid of Tesla, TSLL. We started trading miners in March. So if you look at the premiums and the return on capital since March, we went from 2% to 16 to 17 to 6, now 7.61%. So we're averaging 7.7% per month return on capital. I've showed every single trade here, so there's no smoke in the mirrors. And it kind of gives you an estimate of where the balance has been, right? Obviously, we started the year at $7,000. We're at $7,500 now. We got down as low as $5,000. And that's where we're sitting. So that's kind of fun to look at. It gives you a little bit of a overall picture on the year. Over $2,000 in share or in call and put premium, and over $1,000 in capital gains. And this is kind of, if you want to break it down, this is it. In the red, we have the capital gains that we make every single month. In the blue, we have the premium made. So obviously the premium made is where we are making a majority of our money, but the cap gains on the will is also huge. Some of these months we're almost doubling what we make by getting that extra. You know, if my shares cost is $16.50 and we sell it at 17, making that extra $50 per contract is huge, right? So that's all the numbers, all the nitty gritty and the fun stuff on this small account. Again, I am trying to build this account as fast as I can, and I'm trying to showcase how to will stocks. So far, so good. This is some nice return on our money here. Obviously, there's the buy and hold strategy, and you can do that. But because this is an IRA, I don't have to pay any taxes on this, so I can trade as much as I want. And it's a small account, so I really want to try to compound it. And that's why we're up over 40% since we moved this account over here. I don't know, I want to say 15 months ago. So that's the update on the account. I know people have been wanting to see how I'm trading the small account, so I'm just trying to showcase everything here. And we will just keep grinding. We'll probably post a video next either this Friday or next Monday, depending on how things look this week. And we'll continue grinding. So thank you, everybody, as always, for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like or comment, and we'll catch you next time. Happy investing.